Find derivatives of the following inverse function of trigonometry. Firstly, what you should do is to check their domain and range. In order to understand or find this one, its domain and range, you should know its domain and range. This one. You should recall its graph. Sine shift x graph, and its domain is -1, 1, and range pi on 2 and pi on 2. Okay, therefore x is between -1 and 1, and y range is between pi on 2 and pi on 2. Okay, we can find its domain and range. You should rearrange this one into y on 3 over sine shift x on 2. Therefore, x must be replaced by x on 2, and -1 and 1. Multiply both sides by 2. X is between -2 and 2. Okay. And y range. Y should be replaced by y on 3. Y on 3 is between pi on 2 and pi on 2. And multiply both sides by 3. Therefore, 3 pi on 2, 3, and this must be y. Okay. These are its domain and range. And let's try to differentiate this one. 3 y on 3 equals sine shift x on 2. Let's make x on 2 the subject. X on 2 equals sine y on 3. And let's move 2 to the right hand side for convenience. X equal 2 sine y on 3, and dx on dy equal 2 times sine cos y on 3, and then differentiate y on 3, 1 on 3, according to the chain rule. Okay, therefore 2 on 3 cos y on 3. The cos y on 3 is the same as root 1 minus sine squared y on 3. As you know, the gradient of the tangent to y equals sine shift x, it must be positive. Yeah. Therefore, 2 on 3 root only positive, and 1 minus sine squared y on 3. Sine squared y on 3 is the same as x squared on 4. X squared on 4. Okay, therefore 2 on 3 root 4 minus x squared on 4, and then 2 on 3 times 1 on 2 times root 4 minus x squared. Cancel, and this is the root 4 minus x squared on 3. This is dx on dy. We must have its reciprocal. Dy over dx equal 3 on root 2 squared minus x squared. This is the gradient of tangent derivative of question 1, and its domain and range is this one. Okay, and the next one, cos shift x minus 1, y equals cos shift x minus 1, and its domain and range, cos shift graphs roughly this one, and this is minus 1 and 1, range pi on 0. Therefore, x is between -1 and 1, range is between pi and what's that? Pi and 0. Oh, sorry. 0 and pi. Okay, and x must be replaced by x minus 1. X minus 1 is greater than less than 1. Therefore, x is 0 and 2. Okay. Let's try to differentiate this one. Let's make x minus 1 the subject equals cos y dx y cos y, and dx on dy equals cos and minus sin y, and minus sin y is the same as root 1 minus cos squared y, and cos squared y is the same as cos squared y is same as, where's that? Where's that away? Cos squared, here. This is the squared and squared. Therefore, root 1 minus must be here, minus must be here, and x minus 1 squared equals minus 1 minus root square root, and 1 minus x squared minus plus 2x plus minus 1, therefore minus root 2x minus x squared. Okay, each domain range, x is between 0 and 2, y is still same. The last question, y equals sine shift cos x. What should I do? In this case, we should use the substitution method. Therefore, let u be cos x. Its derivative u y on dx equals minus sin x. Okay, and y equals sine shift u. To make u the subject, u equals sine y. Therefore, du on dy equal cos y. Alright, du on dx equal minus sin x. These remind me of chain rules. So dy on dx equals dy on du times du on dx. Substitute dy on du is 1 on cos y times du on dx minus sin x equals minus sin x over cos y, and y must be changed into x. So yet. Cos y. Where's cos y? This is cos. The cos y is the same as sine x on root 1 minus sine squared y. Okay, therefore minus sine x over root 1 minus sine squared y is u squared. U squared. U is the same as cos x. Therefore, minus sine x over root 1 minus cos squared x. 1 minus cos squared x is the same as sine x. Minus sine x over absolute value of the root sine squared x. Root square root sine squared x is the same as absolute value of sine x. Domain is given by like this. X is between minus pi and pi. Okay, a sine graph is like this, minus pi and pi. And first one, when x is between 0 and pi, but exclude equals, because if it has equals, this will be undefined. Therefore exclude equals. X is between 0 and pi. Sine x graph, y value is positive, therefore minus sine x over sine x, it is minus 1. Okay. Second, when x is between minus pi and 0, and therefore minus sine x over sine x graph in this domain will be minus, therefore minus sine x. This is positive 1. Okay, these are gradients of the tangent to this equation. Okay, these are answer.